Hey everybody, thanks for being here. At Acucraft, we love sharing fireplace stories. Stick around to hear about a crazy cool fireplace project. Let's kick it off. Hey everybody, thank you so much for being here. Chris Maxson with Acucraft. Here's my buddy Nick, runs our test lab and is also known as the Flame Guy. So everything that leaves here, it's always perfect. It goes through Nick. So Nick, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, really excited about today's fireplace story. This is a unique one. So sometimes we are brought into fireplace situations where the initial design did not go smooth. This is at a private residence in Whitefish, Montana. They have a open four-sided fireplace, and it was the initial design was completed by somebody else, where they literally just built like a big vent hood with a standard flue, and then they put in like a little burner, little outdoor burner. And there was two issues that the customers had when they came to us. One was the flame was really low, and they wanted to have a much taller flame. And the other was the flue was not taking up, all the gases. So what we did is we redesigned. We came up with a whole new burner. We analyzed the flue situation, and then from there we built like a big burner. Got the right BTUs, the right flame height in there. And for this customer, it's all about the right flame. So we maximized the flame with the existing flue that was in place. Then we added an auto damper, a proven draft switch, and then a power draft fan up on top. So when they turn on the fireplace, before it turns on the gas, it will open the damper, the fan will turn on, and then approves the draft, right? So that PDS, that proven draft switch, we need to ensure that there's a proven draft before it lights the pilot to get the fire. So it's super safe. It's a great system overall for that. So we're brought into this one to help. And so with this, just like our other opens, Nick, there's a lot of testing that goes into open fireplaces, right?
Yeah. Open fireplaces, when it comes to drafting, is the biggest thing.
Sure.
You got to make sure that there's no combustion gases leaving the viewing area, right?
Right.
Because you don't want combustion gases possibly flooding into your home,
Absolutely.
causing issues, causing sooting on your mantle or anything like that. And that's just the least of the problems it can cause.
For sure.
So when we're testing open fireplaces, my biggest concern is always drafting. So what we do to test that is using some type of smoke bomb. What I use a lot is a smoke pen. It's got a little wick inside. I light that wick and I bring the wick around the viewing area of the fireplace, and you make sure that the smoke is sucking up into the hood, right?
Yep.
And what we're looking for is that none of the smoke that's coming off of my wick pen that's simulating the air, right?
Yeah.
So we're looking for the smoke to go up and not to roll around and then exhaust out,
Yep.
right? Because, then it leads to potential of combustion gases leaking out. Sometimes the air might not be pulling from every corner and every inch of the fireplace, right? So sometimes your smoke pen will just not exhaust into the unit at all.
Right.
And that's not something we're worried about, right?
Right. It's sure.
We're only worried if it's coming in, combining with your combustion gases, and then escaping out. That's where we have problems.
Wow. So cool. I love our big open fireplaces.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. Something unique that we do. We test every one of them with a fire screen, and for safety and for testing. And we had to test this entire fireplace as if it were made here at Acucraft, and we just did the burner and added some items. So we recreated the whole base and the hood, and we tested this whole fireplace for it to be properly designed to ensure that I was getting the right amount of draft. Really grateful for our test lab, really grateful for the opportunity. Martell Construction was the installer on this, so really appreciate them for reaching out and for their help. It's just a beautiful home. Gosh, what a great view, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love Montana. So thank you all so much for listening. Have a great day. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
We'd love to be part of your fireplace story. Contact us today to get started. And if you like the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the bell to stay up to date on all the latest videos.